Well, hello there. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you see this. This is Dee with the old INFP insights we're going to get. I'm going to do several of these just to get it out of the way because I know I'm going to get busy. And a lot of things came to my mind when I went on my walk this morning. So first thing, and I said I probably wasn't going to do this, give them any credit. First one I'm going to talk about is the INFP and the INFJ. Won't get into any of the dynamics of it. We have one letter difference, but we are totally different. It's not that we are the same with the feeling, we are the same with the intuition, we are the same. We're not. We're totally different, almost polar opposites. But that having been said, I don't know how many of you have friends or family members who are INFJs, but I'm just going to give you a couple of insights here from my personal experience that I seem to be running into them lately. And I do like them initially. Initially, yeah. And I think they like me and they like the INFPs, and it's something different for both of us. But once you pull back all the layers, it starts getting a little complicated and the differences do come out. I'm going to talk about the differences and how we can probably work together. I just take walks and debrief myself. But one thing is about trying to have a relationship, a ship. I'm just going to call everything ship, whether it's relationship, friendship, family ship, whatever. We're on a ship. And to have a ship with a INFJ, they see things linearly, point A to point B, and they do their all their ships that way too. I've learned. I have one I know right now. Well, I have several friends now who are INFJs, and one of them right now is trying their best to be friends with someone who's a pain in the butt. And I've heard about that, and I've just said I just can't take it anymore. I just don't want to hear it. Quite frankly, that was a long time ago. But I know that they've got their sights on being friends with this one particular person, and I'm here, and we get along, and we are very compatible initially. But when you strip back the layers, you have to work on some of the differences. But it works out. But like I'm here, other people are here, and according to this person, they have absolutely no friends. No friends because this one person that they've got their goal on is difficult to get along with. Instead of, so, working with ship, and then careers are that way, is point A to point B. They get focused, they go very deep, and they go extremely deep on one goal at a time. Whereas INFPs, what we do is we go deep but not as deep, but we see the whole area. So when we're talking about people, like friends for example, we tend to make friends with a whole group of people, whole different types of people. Give people one chance, two chance, three, however many chances you can want to have. We tend to do that. We like variety, and we have we don't have any specific destination in mind. Now we may hone in on a particular person or two, but we don't discount other people in the process. So that's a difference. Another difference is that I think they can be lonelier. I know for me personally, I don't have any more closer people to me than this one particular person I'm thinking about, and we're both kind of alone. But I don't feel that lonely and whatnot, and I have no friends. I've got the internet. I've got tons of Facebook friends that I have no idea who some of these people are. And I have groups, and I have all this, that, and the other. So it's at a distance, but I don't feel like I am, I don't feel like I'm sad or lonely, depressed, or anything like that. Another difference I've noticed. So that's the thing. If you're dealing with someone, run across an INFJ, and that's the difference. If you want to go from point A to point B, you have a goal. You want to go very deep into it. You want to know everything there is to know about this one topic, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Then you're more of the INFJ, and that's the way INFJs are, so just let them have their thing. INFPs want to skim the surface and below the surface of everything. We want to know everything. That's our intuitive perceiving there going on. Another thing is, I will laugh at this, and then I'll be quiet because there's not too much I'm going to say. INFJs tend to be know-it-alls. They think they're experts. I say they think. They come across that way. They'll say that way where they're known to be arrogant. A lot of people think they are arrogant. They are shy. They are a lot insecure. I can see through that being an INFP. And sometimes I want to say, do you know who you're talking to? And I have run-ins all the time when they have a tendency to explain something to me or explain a term to me when I already know what that term means. And I feel like saying, do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to someone who understands this already. So INFJs can come across as a know-it-all, and they have to tell what they know. It's almost like a one-up. I can mention one thing generally, and they have to go into their deep dive, specific, give, all these details that I know, but I don't want to talk about. It's not that important. Whereas an INFP, the INFJ, and I'm making fun of this is just in fun. INFJ thinks they know it all, and they come across and they want to tell it externally to the world. INFPs do know it all. There's a difference. We know it all, but we don't have the need to tell anybody. So that's the difference in that. And I know I'm joking, and if any INFJs are out there and you're going to slam me for that, go right ahead. When you're dealing with, and I'll talk to an INFJ, if anybody's here, an INFJ runs across this. When you're talking with an INFP, we already know. We just might look a little dumber than you. We are not. We already know. We just have no desire to spew it all out. Okay? So don't talk down to us. Please don't. That happened to me today, actually. It was like, well, this is this, and this is this, and I'm thinking, registering. Boop, boop, boop. I already know this. Okay, I already know this. But I don't want, neither one of us like confrontation, so I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to go for a walk and make videos. Going to make videos about it. So I don't want to make any of these long. I'm going to do several today, and I'm just putting these out there for lightheartedness, for jokes. So INFPs, we do probably know it all. We know more than we think we know. We know more than the other people in other types know. We just don't have a need to say it to the world. And we probably could say it better. For those of you who are in school, you probably could do a better job saying it on tests. And say, well, I don't need to be doing that. Just quit procrastinating. Just go ahead and tell it all. Get that out there. So that's basically the two differences. There's a whole lot of differences. We get along fine because we are different, polar opposites in a lot of ways that I really don't understand. All the concept F, E, F, or T, I don't even want to do it. But so yeah. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I had to get that off my chest. I had a kind of a conversation today that brought that up. I do know, we do know, and for all the other types out there, we know, we just don't care to tell you. We don't care to tell you. So anyway, I'll be doing more videos today. I'll put them out probably once a week. And until next time, thank you everybody for supporting the channel. Remember to like, comment. I love your comments, all of them. I love all the comments. Some of you delete them and I don't see them on the page, but I do get them. I appreciate that. I understand why you haven't feel the need to take them off. It's cool with me. I get to read them. So comment, like, subscribe, share, do your part. I do my part, and remember, I stay safe.